I don't know what's going on here. I'm having like here we are again. I don't know what's going on. I'm just confused. So I'm just gonna say I'm gonna say hello. I'm curvycom, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a lamer and I suck. And you know what? I could tell you in each video, I could tell you in what ways I sucked in the last video that I just found out about, besides, you know, what I knew at the time. So like I went like 2 videos without even realizing I was using the wrong microphone, and so I kept talking as I got up and walked out of the room with my Bluetooth headphones, and then now my Bluetooth headphones aren't even working. I don't even know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. I'm like, so they kind of work. I'm using the telephony stream now to monitor, so I can hear the game audio and such, and I'm not really. And here I am, Druid. I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. I keep hearing little alarms going off and stuff, and little sounds, and I don't know. And I just don't know. I don't know. So. I'm thinking that I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing. So yeah, I was kind of running around like oh yes, I forgot about this. The back door out of the Tillari Inn. Look at this. So you go out here. I don't know what. I can't even remember what's down here. So this doesn't really go anywhere. It's just a back door, and then there's all these things here. Isn't that interesting? I forgot about where this went. I don't even know what's back here. I mean, it's just a little bit of a wilderness area here, back here, behind the whole thing. So let's go up. And isn't that gorgeous? I'm going to try to remember to not keep my map up. Okay, so I made another screen thingy. And let me see how that works. If I switch to it, well, it doesn't really matter. It kind of like puts a chat up there, but I think there's really no purpose for that because I really can't see it anyway. Just kind of a way of having it up there on the stream, but I can see it easily on my second monitor, and I should probably like have some kind of like I should probably have some kind of thing. I think I actually don't know what I'm doing. So I'm going to pause for a moment. Because I have to check something in the other room. And I got the right mic going now anyway, and there's a compressor limiter on it and a noise gate. So these things are probably things that that should be used. So now, you know, when I stop talking, the dB indicator, the VU indicator drops down to infinity. And so, you know, I just know I'm still getting these toast notifications over here. That's probably because I have some windows open, Chrome and stuff, and so I'm probably going to get some, and Firefox, and probably going to get some notifications. I hope it doesn't bother anyone. It's nothing important, but I'm going to go check something in the other room. Windows open, Chrome and stuff, and so I'm probably going to get some, and Firefox, and probably get some notes. Something in the other room. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, my sweetheart had the oh no, now what's happening? It just lagged for a moment there. Okay, fine. A little lag. I guess it's okay. I don't even know if I should have my channel window open, but so I've capped my FPS to 3,000, but see, I don't even know if just as long as my drop frames don't go up too fast, like if they stay down a couple of %, but it looks like they're climbing up now. I don't know what's going on. I'm actually kind of curious I'm going to have kind of a look at my settings here, and see, the thing is, I'm such a lamer. I can't even tell you, can't even begin to tell you here. See, I've capped my bit rate at 3,000 for this particular thing. My video settings are, I'm downsizing to 1280 by 720. That's, you know, seems reasonable. I think in other videos I probably didn't downsize that much, but you know, I'm just oh, look, I've got some kind of something to turn in here. Let's find out what this is all about. I was really tired last night, so when I quit, I just went to the inn. Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning just talking about how tired I was. That's pretty funny. So, the Merc Blood. So I finished a thing here. Let me see. So I really did. It's like Lantrasor the Blade, but now yeah, you know, I think there must have been a quest from that. Well, you know what? I'm kind of curious now to look it up. So, you know, maybe I should. Maybe I should look that up because you know what? I keep obsessing about the guy that's in the old armory here, and I can't remember his name, so I'm gonna kind of quickly look him up because I'm just so curious.
Welcome.
He says welcome, Nitrin or Nitrin the Learned. So let's just say I'm just gonna, I don't know. And you know, all 0 of you are gonna have to tell me if all right. Let's just I'm just gonna pull up like my Firefox window here, and I'll move it over here so it doesn't bother anyone. So I'm gonna go look on Wowhead here, and Nitrin the Learned. Okay. I see him here. Okay. Let's see who he is. Okay, there he is. He's sitting down as he is in his thing here. Okay, he starts. Ah, I see. Okay. He starts Lexius the Soul Caller and Visions of the Dead, which are for Ashanai Crypts. So you probably have to go in order to let me see here on this, see if there's a precursor, because this probably means Lore Master, yes. Type Dungeon. Requires level 63. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look like it has a precursor, but maybe you have to go to or you have to go here, I guess. You might have to go do some stuff in all right. So yeah, I think that the deal was all right. So evidently you have to yeah, that's fine. I was just curious because I knew I flew around here and I saw this guy, but it's because with this character I didn't do any Shatrath quests and I didn't do any tarot card quests. So and some of those probably caused that stuff to open up. So I think that's really the long and the short of it. I think I probably have my sound up too high, don't I? I'm going to turn it down just a little, but I don't know. I can't tell because my monitoring situation here is my monitoring situation is a little bit is not entirely reliable, and I've got like some kind of, I don't know, it's a little confusing. I'm a little confused. You know, I've been thinking that one way I could handle ADD issues a little bit with my rambling stories, that like I start one sentence and then finish another sentence, and I don't remember what I was talking about, and I can't even try to get back to it, and I end up starting to tell a story of some kind or some little anecdote, and then I don't finish it. I never finish it because I go off on another tangent, and then sometimes I can remember the tangent I went off on and go back and get back to it, but I think it seems like most of the time I can't. So I could probably try running some Microsoft speech to text, and then I could have like a running record of everything I say when I'm on a stream, and I could actually, if I wanted get back to a story, I could scroll back and look and see what I was talking about. You know, that might be easier for a quick reference than like just listening to the recording of what I am saying. That'd be a little harder to find. So, and you know, it's been frustrating because you know what, I switched my default sound around so that I would get a little less lag, and my Bluetooth wouldn't lag, and then now I cannot anymore use my Bluetooth stereo stream as a monitor, which was too bad because I did it a couple of times. It worked great, and now I just cannot get it to wake up. I cannot get it to work. Even reinstalling my Bluetooth device, it's working. I can use it in Windows. I just can't use it with OBS. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm in compatibility mode again. I thought I changed that. I thought I turned all that stuff off. But I was trying black screen fixes and stuff, and I don't know. I don't think anyone really knows how to fix these things. I know how to I can capture any window if it's using regular GDI, but if it's using hardware acceleration, it's not going to be capturable by OBS on window capture. Screen capture works fine, and I'm using a full screen window for gameplay because that makes it easier for me to go back and do whatever. And I might, I don't know. I'm using window capture. A lot of people say you should use window capture, but I don't know if I should or shouldn't, because with window capture I don't really have hell. So I'm still working on Lantrasaur the Blade, and so I've decided to abandon all that talk. But see, now if I had a running text transcript of my speech, I could just scroll down a little and look, or scroll up a little and look and see what I was talking about, and I could figure out if anything I said back there was something I wanted to continue, or if I wanted to go back on that tangent that I was off on. So, maybe I will end up playing around with that. I've played around with things. I've been uploading my videos onto YouTube. I've discovered that you should not try uploading them all at once or in quick succession, because if they are different lengths, they will arrive on the site. They may arrive on the site out of order, and that complicates like auto-adding them to playlists. So I've been adding them one at a time. In fact, I probably could go back and add another one, but I don't know if I want to do that while I'm talking to all 0 of you. But I do have, like I said, I do have the stream up myself, and it shows I have two viewers, but one is my wife, my sweet wife, who's I think napping in the next room, and she has my stream on. I don't know. I don't think she turned it on. I think it was just up when she went to sleep, and so now she seems to be slumbering through it. But she's not. She could be typing messages to me. She probably would be if she heard me saying this, and so she's probably sleeping. She's in Slumberville, Slumbertown, Slumber Sauce, Slumberville, USA. I'm gonna fly over here and see what I'm supposed to do with these people. This is all just. Oh right, this is more false flag. Kill sorrow bodies, kill sorrow banners planted. Right. Okay, so. All right. Well, that wasn't hard. So then when it comes to planting kill sorrow bodies, I just plant them here. Is it? Oh, it requires war maul pyre or something. So there's like a pyre. I can plant these things though. Kill sorrow. That's the banner. It's the kill sorrow banner. Isn't that what's in Oshigun? I think it is Oshigun, the big rock. And that's kind of what, that was another story that I got lost on yesterday. The big rock, Oshigun. So Oshigun, I think you can see it from this far away, right? Where is it? Which direction is it? Yeah, maybe you can't. It's a little foggy, but I'm looking right at it there. It's probably that rock right there. It's this big rock, you know, there it is. Yeah, that's it. You can just barely see it in the distance. If I scroll over sideways, maybe you might be able to see it. I don't know. Oh no, it looks like they fixed that render distance bug. It's something that annoys me in video games. Is, you know, if you're looking at something directly, and then you go look at it, you move it to the side. It's technically x coordinate closer to you, so that means that it renders, whereas if you get it here, it doesn't render as much, but it's actually the same distance from you, whether it's over here. You see this thing right here, whether it's over here or whatever. So, I mean, is my mouse cursor visible? I actually don't know. I think I have it visible. I think it's probably good because I can kind of point out some things, like go like this and point out, you know, things. But anyway, is this where the Ring of Trials is? Could this actually be the Ring of Trials? It is. It really is a Ring of Trials. The Ring of Trials area here. So I don't know. Maybe I should start this. Just to start it, you know, just to have it on the quest log.
Yo.
All right. It says suggested players 5.
Keep it real.
It seems like so I have to go in here and just fight Broken Toe. I wonder if I really need to be like over leveled to do this solo or okay, he's all right, Broken Toe. Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna die. Oh yeah. This is I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die because I'm gonna die because Broken Toes. How far is he gonna follow me? He's gonna follow me all the way down here. Okay, well fine. Well, evidently you cannot solo this at this level without help. So where am I supposed to go? How do I get up there? Gosh, you know, it's so easy to get around when you have a flying mount, and then when you don't have one. I think that's what Blizzard probably doesn't understand, why people got so annoyed with see, there's like pluses and minuses to having flying and not having flying. I remember I actually had like and what does he have here? Just Broken Toe. It's just like, it just shows that I failed it, even though I haven't. I have to get it again, but I keep it on the list. So I can, maybe I'll come in here with a group or something, and that'll be good. Or maybe I'll like get a second account going or something, or I don't know. If I want to do this Negrand thing, I'm gonna have see to solo it easily. I'd have to be up above level 80 because now all of these zones. Now they scale now to like level 80. So, you know, see here, Negrand, 64 to 80. So in order for this to be like easy, I'd have to get up past level 80. And clearly I'm not going to come back here and do that just to get the achievement. But I suppose I could go on an LFG thing and look for someone else who wants to do this, or maybe I can find a high level character to group up with or something. But that would be, that would be okay, I guess. But anyway, I guess I'm not going to be soloing that. Yeah, I don't remember how I did it on my main. I must have done it with, I must have done it like, well, you see, you got to understand too that back then, back in Burning Crusade days, if you came over here on just any server, that's probably when they had their highest population ever. So if you like came here, it wasn't long before a few other people came around and you could just group up with them. And I probably could just do that too if I wanted to just sit there. Eventually someone would probably show up, and I could just ask them if they want to group with me. These Warmaul guys are really a pain. What's up with these guys? They're just annoying as heck. Annoying as heck with a capital F. So, as someone might say, I don't know who might say that. I always say as so and so might say, but I don't know. MXR Mods might say, but he wouldn't say annoying as heck with a capital F. That's what I would say. So, oh wait. So I got a dead body here, which means I can go over here and plant a banner on it anyway, which is at least not a total loss. Mogor's there. Where is this guy that I killed? He's gone already? Is that really true? Oh my gosh, really? So I can't. I won't be planting any banners, but. All right. Well, I can plant a banner now. Yeah, they respawn really fast, I guess, and they disappear really fast. So, oh, it's a shaman. Those stupid totems. Only targeted attacks on totems, right? Is that the deal? Probably shaman is like when it, if druid is a character or a type is a class I don't play, then probably shaman is even more so. Although you do have a shaman, we could do leveling on the shaman. I've got one of every class, not one of every race, but one of every class for sure. And my Death Knight is a Horde, because at the time it seemed, well, if I was going to have one Horde character, it should be higher level. So I said, when I finally made a Death Knight, I just made a Horde Death Knight. I made a Blood Elf girl because, at least they're nice looking. And so... Hey, and I just got my first machinima idea. Okay. So, see how that happens? I have to make a note of that. Hang on. If it ever shows up, you'll be the first to know. You'll say you heard it here first. Okay, I made a note of that. That'll be pretty good if I ever do it. If I don't do it, maybe I'll give the idea to someone else. But whatever. I don't know if I'm going to make machinima. That's a whole. I mean, I'm such a lamer. It's a guarantee that my machinima are going to suck. But love how the grass moves now. It's a really neat mechanic for considering how simply it actually works. It's neat. So like when you get close, it pushes over. The grass still sways in the wind and everything, and your character just kind of pushes it aside as you run through it. And I just think it's really neat. It's great ground cover effects. Really cool effect. Seems like such a little thing. Nobody would have even cared about it really one way or another, but it's nice that they did it. I can plant a banner. That's what I'll do. And so I guess I'm just goofing around here. I'm not really seriously doing this quest, but I should at least maybe like I don't know. I wonder why my audio monitoring is not working on, I mean my I can seem to my device seems to function as a Windows device normally, and I just don't understand what's causing that. Unless maybe the Twitch client has somehow done something because it has telephony built into it. Maybe there's something about that, but I don't have any devices specified. So like I don't know what the settings, like if I look on the settings there. So let's see, what do you get here? You get nothing. Shows my webcam, my microphone. It says selecting the. It says it selected the kind of the default devices. It's not like I don't even know video camera. What? This is for what is this for? Is this for voice chat or for making calls or something? Probably both. Yeah, I really don't know. It's got synced identities. All my World of Warcraft characters from other platforms, Steam, my Skype ID, like everything's kind of like, I don't know, so like notifications. looks like I got notifications here on and stuff, and I don't know, so that's very interesting. I don't have... yeah, I don't know. Voice sessions for my team. Yeah, I don't see anything really that looks like it would interfere on the Twitch client, so I'm not sure. I don't see anything there, but I could be wrong about that. I don't know, but so basically I can do Lantrasaur the Blade because that's what I'm doing now. And all right. Oh, I need to be okay. All right. It's like those shaman totems. I mean, they're so easy to wipe them out. So if they were like unattackable or had really high health or something, it seems like they kind of make more sense. But I mean, the shaman stuff is pretty powerful. But then if you just attack I mean, you can't use AoE on totems. I get it, but so if I use swipe or thrash. Okay, so like if I use those, it'll only attack what I mean. It won't if I'm targeting if I'm targeting the totem, then it will work, but I have to actually have it targeted. See, there's a totem. I mean, really, you just have, if you're a good player, I mean, and not a lamer, then, you know, you would basically not have much trouble because it's pretty easy to get rid of a shaman totem. It just takes one hit. So, I mean, it's true that you have to do that specifically, but still, you know, it's not hard, you know, you can, not rocket science or whatever, like people say. So, all right. Okay, that's all 10. Now, what else do I need here? Looks like I gotta go Lantrasaur the Blade. So I've got to do this thing with kill sorrow bodies. And then that means it's going to be like start a battle, right? I think they like all start fighting. It's kind of strange that, you know, since you have to go do the Ring of Trials anyway, it's kind of annoying that there's like hostiles around. Seems like they should be at least, okay, something. Okay, let's see. So it requires the pyre. Cannot use while shape shifted. All right. All right. I think I'm going to have to, well, this is the pyre right here, right? Or is it? Or is this the pyre? Looks like this is the pyre. All right. Making smoke signals. They're going to hit me. But I'm going to do it anyway. All right. I'm going to run away for some reason. I don't know why. I guess just because they're gonna keep they're gonna keep chasing me, huh? Look at this. Okay. Their melee range is ridiculously far. I'd always wondered about that. Like the mobs, their melee range is always ridiculously far away. Well, I wasn't successful planting the banners, so. Alright, so that's okay. So I've got the pyre, now I can do it, right? Making smoke signals. Here I am making the smoke signals. Am I really? It doesn't look like they're very signally. Alright. Does it count? What do I do now? Oh yeah, so now there's a battle. Now they're like Boulder Fist and Warmaul Shaman are fighting. And so then what do I do? How do I know when I've succeeded? Body of evidence. He wants to use the damp woolen blanket, the blazing pyre to signal his ogres. Your rampage through Kilsara Fortress has provided us with, okay, so travel to the Laughing Skull Ruins, which is where I am, and find the Laughing Skull Courtyard. There should be a blazing pyre in the courtyard. Make sure the area is secure, then use the blanket to send up smoke signals. When my ogres see the smoke, they will sneak in and plant the bodies of Kilsara soldiers. This should be fun. So have they done this? Do I have to do it again? I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I'm such a lamer. I don't know what is happening. So alright. I'm gonna stealth so that I don't get attacked. What am I supposed to do? Like, I don't understand. Me come for Warmaul land. Warmaul land. I can hear them yelling stuff and whatever, and then use for making smoke signals. Smoke signals are being made. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything happening here. Make sure the area is secured. Maybe I have to, like, do I have to, like, kill these guys or something? The area? This being the area? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Secure the area. This is me securing the area. Alright. I've secured the area. Well, there's a guy here, too. Alright. I'm gonna say secure the area. Alright. I've now secured the area. Okay, is that the area secured? Alright, it says kill sorrow bodies planted. How many times do I have to do this? What am I doing that's wrong? Okay, let's see what happens now. Okay, there's two guys coming. They showed up. Oh, maybe this guy can't be here. Maybe this is the problem. Okay. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's that. Okay. Okay. That's it. So they can't be fighting that guy. You have to make sure they don't show up there. And then, do I need to follow these guys? Or what? Dead Orc Sound Okay contest. They're putting the dead orcs down. Okay, that's good. They're going on a little trek where they're putting the dead orcs down on the ground. All right, I get it. I see there. Now they've done it. So you just can't. So they appear over there, kind of behind that little rock and by those boards, and then all right. Well, that's fine. So now where is Lantrasaur again? He's like, what's this? That's Ring of Trials. All right. So Lantrasaur is over here. I got okay. I gotta remember to try not to leave the map open. It looks dumb. Is that the Horde base? That's not the Horde symbol. I can fly over this. I hope it's not. Wait, what's that? That's a bat, right? It is the Horde. That is the Horde base. It's absolutely the Horde base. Oh my gosh, they're targeting me. And they're sending up here comes arc flamed arrows hitting me, coming at me. They're gonna hit me. 2 of them. Okay, they hit me. Okay. And I've got like guards mark, you've been spotted by a nearby guard. But I assume Ysera's gift's gonna heal me really fast anyway. Seems to be. Is that? Yeah, Ysera's gift healed you for 475 per second or something. Okay. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way again. I just never go the right way. I need to go this way. To go by Tilar. What is it? Okay, that's just. I thought that was quest icons, but it's not. It's just some marks that are on the map. So. I don't know, I gotta say, I kind of enjoy streaming. Even though I have no viewers, I enjoy streaming better than I enjoy just gaming. Maybe we'll stream some Skyrim here at some point. That might be fun too. I could do leveling in Skyrim. I'll probably turn a lot of mods off and make it more simple. Maybe I'll use special edition. You know, I think I'll just, that would be fun. And I could do Fallout 4 for the first time because I've never played Fallout 4, but everybody enjoys it, and it's a really successful game, and it looks like a lot of fun. So. Where am I heading now? I'm following this mountain, this ridge. I just need to go find Lantrasaur the Blade. Lantrasaur. I've always said Lantrasaur the Blade. I don't know if that's right, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, you'd have to hear like the way the people that write the lore at Blizzard, They're the ones that are the final arbiter on whether this is being pronounced correctly or not. So, yeah, I guess. So if you're wearing a shirt like this one, evidently, and you're using this automatic face cam thing where it zooms in automatically, I think the light sleeves on either side kind of confuse the camera thing because it makes it look like, you know, I think the camera tries to figure out if these light gray sleeve areas here are like your eyes or something. So it keeps zooming back and then zooming forward. Anyway, it just makes me look more lame, which is it's like the lame cam. It's the wobbly lame cam. Oh, right, and these guys, I forgot. They're all hostile to me. So I have to stay in the air. If I stay in the air, they won't attack me. Okay, I gave him the banner back. I gave him the damp blanket. And take a burning blade piece or offering to so-and-so at Tular. Okay, I'll do it. Anyway, it's okay that I can only get my mono Bluetooth stream, but it's annoying too because, you know, I don't know, maybe I should use a real device. I should use a real headset that's plugged into the computer. That would probably be sensible, I guess, but I don't know. There's no reason why this can't work. It's just buggy as heck, though. And I had some black screen issues, but you know, a lot of that is just because if a window uses hardware acceleration, which I don't understand then why it can stream games, but if a window uses hardware acceleration, like Google and Twitch, both Google Chrome and Twitch both use hardware acceleration, and I kind of figured that out on my own because I saw a really good video that tried to throw as much mud on that black screen wall as you could, and all isn't running the programs as administrator and all that didn't seem to, in compatibility mode with Windows 7 or with Windows 8, it didn't seem to make any difference to the issues I was having, and yeah. Yeah, you see, if I wanted to put chat up in the game, like while I was streaming, I could do it. I could just do it like that. You know, I could just put it like that. Oh, not like that. I could put it like that. And you know, then I could kind of I guess I'd have to pin the windows and I'd have to pin the window to keep it on top, but I could do it that way if I wanted to have it like actually be in the window and in the stream. But there's no point in that, since if you're streaming, if you're using the Twitch client, you can see the chat. If you're using the web client, if it's not maximized, you can see the chat. So, you know, I don't think it really matters. A peace offering from so-and-so. Okay, well, I already know I'm going to take the ring. Well, let me see. Is the ring good? Oh, the ring sucks. So basically it's an intellect ring, so I really don't need it. It's not Burning Blade Cultist Band. I thought the ring is what I was going to take, but I was wrong. I'm going to take the belt. The belt is actually better than what I have on by a point. It's got the same armor. It's got +1 agility, +1 stamina, and then it's got critical strike and haste. So I think that's probably the way to go on that. And now everything but the Ring of Blood. Did I say the ring? I've been saying the Ring of Trials all the time. It's the Ring of Blood. Ring of Trials is another level. Alright,
so let's see, what's what around here? Alright, I'm gonna say, what do these shoulders look like? They don't look like much of anything. These pants look like that. That kind of looks neat, I don't know. WoW models, really, they aren't the best, but I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna put this on, and I'm gonna get rid of some of this stuff. I guess I can use my repair mount, and then every time I open the repair mount, I always think, you know, what about Pandaria? I'm saving this, I'm saving my little text file to a better place so that it's on my OneDrive, and it's a little more secure, safe place to put it where I won't lose it if something happens to my hard drive or something. Not that it matters that much, but I don't know. You lose data sometimes. It's sad, but it just happens, you know. What am I supposed to do? Let me just say, get this again. But yeah, going to do the Pandaria mount after all this time, it might be a fun video to do. I think. Save my current armor set. So yeah, I think like, okay, like my current heirlooms, like these go up to 100. I've got one or two things that go up to 110 as well, but they're usually not very good, you know, like in that vein. Like things that are from 100 to 110 usually they're kind of usually better than the heirlooms, but it kind of means extra gold, because then you don't really need the quest reward items. So I suppose that's a thing. I've got some kind of alarm set, which I don't need here. Mhm. Okay. Yeah, I don't really see how I can, what did I just do that for? I guess that's fine. Where's this isn't the inn. Where's the inn? And, wait, what does this guy want again? Blue guy, obsidian war beads.
You'll come back sometime.
Okay, so I just get rep for it. I'll give him all the beads. What the heck? I don't care. There's no point in having this rep, but I think the cash is probably better. But you know, I don't really have a reason to have this rep. So I'm gonna get rid of this, and then these fell armaments and marks of Kill Jaden are those are auctionable, so that's a thing, you know. I'm gonna just go back to the mailbox over here. I'm gonna get rid of some stuff because I do have a lot of stuff. I can send this to let's see, like a rogue. A rogue gets the lock boxes. That's all she ever gets is the lock boxes. And what else do I have? Some plates and some leather that I already have. So basically some plates that can go to paladin, right? Okay, and then everything else that I've got can just go to banker. Interesting story about my banker is I leveled her almost completely by just doing dailies in the city. I just did one because the dailies scale, and so you know I'd log on to my bank, I'd go do a little preliminary banking. I'd, you know, clean out the mailbox and update all the auctions, and then I'd just do the dailies. And you know, she started at I think I really started her at I can't remember if I started her at if I did any quests at the beginning or what, but I think I probably started her at level 1. And I think I just ran over to Stormwind, and I can't remember. I think I probably had to level her a little bit before the dailies kicked in. I don't remember what level you have to be. Like, I don't know if you can do those dailies in Stormwind at level 1, but I decided she was gonna stay. She was gonna be a city girl, and so she'd just do those dailies. And that would be that. Oh, I just sent him to the wrong character too. I clicked on the wrong one again, as I've been doing. All right. Okay. And then she can have this. I think it's about all there is. I don't know. Maybe I should do a round of auctioning here. That would be boring, but perfectly acceptable to do while I don't have anyone watching me. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Let's I kind of want to take her to Stormwind and do a transmog, but there's no point because basically all the stuff she's wearing is going to change. You know, the hands and feet are always going to change, and the belt. Oh, that's not a bad-looking belt though, at least. You know, as belts go. Does she, where's the belt? This thing? Yeah, so, does the belt show, like, there's the pants. Revert. If I hit reset, it'll show the pants as they're transmogged, and then it'll show it with the belt. But if I take the belt off, if I want to see that, I can just push revert like that. And then there's the thing. So let's see what that looks like. And when I hit revert, that doesn't change that much. It just is a it's fine. All right. So I don't care. It's the belt and the hands and feet. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know if I want to do that, but I suppose it's okay. I can just keep rambling and talking as I do that, which is what I guess I'm good for. I don't know if like, see, I don't even know what someone would want to see or whatever. I just I'm watching my VU meter on my microphone and I'm looking. Yeah, it's really good. VU meter. It's a good deal, good thing. I got that going on there. I got that going on, and I think I can't remember how you. Oh, you go to filters, the filters view. So yeah, I don't know if my noise gate should be first or second. You know, I'm not sure what difference it makes if I switch them around. Does it really? It makes no difference really that I can see. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe it does make some. I don't know, but it seems like if I talk more quietly, I still get pretty loud in the yellow, you know, so I could I'm talking more like a radio announcer now. I don't know. So this is it's hard to say which is it's not my normal voice though. I mean, I might talk that way sometimes in a certain mood maybe, but I don't think I don't generally talk like that. I don't know. So, but I guess I can if I want to. My voice, like I said, I sang bass so when I was in school, so I can get down there pretty far. But I don't know if I had one of those really good microphones like a lot of the vloggers and streamers use and YouTubers and stuff, you know, they get the Blue Yeti. Although, you know, you can really actually get microphones, really good quality microphones for even less than that. You can just get them from, you know, there's kind of like generic copies. They're not copies, but they're using similar technology. They're generic versions of really expensive microphones. So, you know, you can get a microphone now for under $100 that used to cost $10,000 back when, you know, the level of entry and the barrier to entry to like being a recording studio guy was pretty high. You know, it cost, you know, you'd probably need $100,000 worth of equipment to be, you know, be anywhere in the ballpark of having any kind of way to compete in a studio setting, whatever. But I don't know, I'm going to hit Moonglade. Oh, you know, I don't have to do that though. I don't really have to hit Moonglade because I could just go to I could just hop on the Griffin. There's different ways to go. The last time I went, I just went to Moonglade and then got on the boat. But you know, I think I could just hop on the Griffin. I can just go to Hellfire Peninsula, and then there's a portal to Stormwind there I can take. So that's pretty good. I could do that. Yeah, I remember the old Dalaran when, you know, the Northrend Dalaran. That was just fascinating to me. I remember going around exploring prior to that, like back in the vanilla game, and finding the Dalaran barrier, you know, which is now the Dalaran crater. And I just remember thinking that was just the coolest thing ever. And wondering if there was a way to get in there. And I mean, you imagined that you could actually get in there and see something. But a lot of times there was nothing in there. I don't know. I heard there was actually something in Mount Hyjal, you know, back in the early game, because it actually said Mount Hyjal on the map. You could actually see it, but it wasn't a zone you could go to. And I don't know. I inadvertently found I didn't try glitching that much, but I inadvertently found myself in these empty zones, and basically they just look like a big flat single texture, like the road texture covering everything, and you just kind of run around as far as you could, and it was just basically the shape of that little continent that you could see on the map. But and that was that. Okay, so here I am at the Stormwind portal. I don't think I often used this back in the day, but you end up like hearthing to Shatrath, and then you end up hearthing to Shatrath, and then you could jump through the portal there. And it was kind of funny, you know. I remember I got the Shattered Sun title of the you know, so you could be like whatever. If your character is Fred, you could be like Fred of the Shattered Sun. And I've gotten so many people ask me, how did you get that title? What is that? And it's just like nobody knew. Nobody, you know, past Burning Crusade that started playing like in Lich King, nobody ever did that Shattered Sun offensive. And basically it was just a rep grind. It's still there. There's a bunch of dailies on that island, and you can just do them over and over. You do them over and over, and you do them over and over, and eventually you get Exalted Rep with a Shattered Sun offensive, and then you get a Shattered Sun title. And it took like forever, I seem to remember. This was probably in Lich King when I did it, because I didn't do it. I didn't do anything normal back in Burning Crusade. I never did a raid. I did dungeons when people would ask me to go, but I was such a noob that I was so bad at the game. And kind of just like Slightly Impressive talks about, you know, someday you'll keep playing the game, and someday you'll be just okay at the game. And so, you know, that's kind of how like a lot of people end up. You eventually aspire to be just okay, pretty good, you know, fairly okay at the game, where you kind of know how it works, and you're you know. There's like, you know, people that play WoW professionally, like they compete on a national level, and there's just, you know, I can't even imagine how their minds work differently than mine and everything. It's just like everything about them is different. So, in fact, you know what? I just like, for my inability to keep my attention on, you know, too many things at a time, I just wrote a lot of macros, like when I was on my main on my Paladin, so that I could be effective in dungeons and, you know, prospectively in raids, but I never really did them. But I think I went like I was in a guild once, and I did some trash runs where we used to go into the very beginning of the raid, and we used to just like beat up on the raid trash mobs, which were pretty hard. They were like bosses in dungeons, you know, and so, you know, you have 5 or 6 people. It was still pretty hard. It took a while to bring one down, but they dropped pretty good loot, so that was the idea, was that it was kind of worth it to do, because you could kind of start gearing up by doing that. You could get some good BOP gear, but anyway, so what was I talking about? I was talking about how oh no, it's gone. I need the text-to-speech window, but I don't have it yet. There's no point. I'll never remember now. And there's nobody out there that'll remind me of what I was talking about. And the delay in the stream isn't long enough to where I could just listen to it for a minute and hear. So it's all is lost. I don't know, maybe I could run a sound delay too, if I had like a 1-minute sound delay, that might be adequate, or 30 seconds. That might actually be good for that. I could probably get back on track on a story, you know. But, oh, anyway, you know, I just remembered. So it's about macros. I used a lot of macros, and that's how I was able to be. So I made a macros, like every control button, every attack. I made, like, instead of having lots of different buttons, I put things in a rotation or put things in combination that that I could yeah, I put things in a combination that I could apply together. I wonder if there's like a more druidy, like I've got the little halo from the Fire Festival, which I think is really cute, and it's nice on some characters, but I was thinking, you know, I don't know. I was thinking maybe, and you know, today I got like a little ambient light. I got like a lamp that's down on the floor, because when I put it up too high, I don't know, it makes it too bright, I thought, but I can also kind of shine it against the wall like that over there. And just as long as I put it down a ways, it kind of like doesn't shine in my eyes, and that's kind of good. I guess I could do that too. That like that puts a little more light into the room, but I don't want it too bright, but it makes it, you know, bright enough. And so, you know, that's a thing, I guess. That's a good thing. I don't know what time it is. It's like daytime. I'm actually streaming during the day for a change. That's good. I'm not streaming at 3 in the morning or something. So I've done my transmog now. What am I going to do? Oh, I was just going to look for, like, if I had more druidy looking stuff. I could do this druid quest, and then I could get that thing that looks like antlers. I wonder if I want to do that. I'd have to go to Moonglade and get that quest. I don't have it right now. Let me go back to. I don't have a lot. I guess I don't have a lot of headpieces. Oh, look at this, like Hannibal Lecter or something. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm having an old friend for dinner, Clarice. So, no, just no. That's where did that go? Mask of Distant Memory. It's purple. It was some. I wonder when I got it. Can you like find something out about? I don't know. I don't know. It probably dropped from somewhere, but like it doesn't say like. I see when you get the when you have more than one version of something, that you can pick which one you want to show up on your transmog list. So I guess if you have a purple one, maybe you'd want to use that, because I guess that means more. You got a cooler thing. So Warp Raiders eye patch. I don't know. That's better. That'd be more for a pirate. Or this, you know, that's the captain's hat. And or just hidden. Hidden is okay, but if you got hidden, you might as well have the little halo, because it's okay. There's not really anything here that looks particularly druidy. I'd say they all kind of look like helmets. Let's see what else there is. There's like something with feathers, you know, like, oh look, there's another eye patch. There's a swashbuckler's eye patch. I got these things. These are pretty ugly helmets. They're just helmets. They look stupid. That looks, or I don't know. I'm not fond of that. Gosh, her eyebrows just won't quit, will they? So, yeah, like something like that. That looks, I got like 2 of those. I got kind of a blue gold one, and then this kind of red with blue feathers also. And, oh, I have a, that's something different. You can kind of like, I had a great costume from my main made out of this helmet, or one of these helms, and then like the, you add the, if you add the dress from what is their Thanksgiving holiday called? I can't remember. The turkey-related one. I don't know, let me look on the calendar. I got to go to November, right? Or can I go back to? Yeah, I can indeed. It's called Pilgrim's Bounty. Pilgrim's Bounty. It goes for a week. It runs for a week. Right, Pilgrim's Bounty. That's the one. So yeah, you know, there was like sort of a, I don't know, you could call it like a Pocahontas dress or something, or, you know, kind of look like a leather dress made out, you know, and and it kind of it looked good. It looked good on my character, I thought, and and the right headdress and the right moccasins, and you know, it looked great. It was great for festivities, you know. I mean, when I first started playing the game, I would hang out at the, you know, I kind of miss when the Dark Moon Fair was just a place you could go, and not this spooky island. But I don't know, so that's fine. I should probably look, since I've leveled so much, I should probably look and see. I should see, like, on my gloves and my boots. If there's anything new, because you know you keep getting new things as you level, because some of them you can't wear until you get to a certain level, so you can't transmog them either. So that's a thing, I guess. But in any case, I guess that's fine. I'm good. I'm good with it. So what am I doing here now? I could just hearth, because then my hearth can be on cooldown, can just be cooling down then. Or I could just fly back to Tilar too, I suppose, but I don't want to do that. I just want to go back to Tilar. And then I'm going to have the horrible chore of doing auction stuff, which I think I'll do. I don't know. I can't imagine anything more boring than, it's like watching some commodities broker do his trading, like on his computer during the day, during the work day or something. That would be pretty boring. But you know, there it is. My bags are mostly empty. I think I can probably get rid of a few things. All prices here are reasonable. All right. You bet. Let's see. So I can get rid of that. And what else do I have here? Fell Blossom. I can mail that. I'm not going to use this. Absorbs 673 damage. You have to have Herbalism 275 even to use it. So, I thought it was a cool thing you could get. I got agility, versatility. How is versatility a battle elixir? So, but that's fine. I don't care. Is there a drink? Do I have any drinks that I don't need? No, I got I got what I got here. This is fine.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
All right. I could probably like mail this out to this Fell Blossom. I'm just going to do that. So, all right, because I don't need that really. What am I going to do about my cooking? I'm landlocked. I'm trapped like a rat in cooking. I'm trapped in a like, I got nothing I can cook. I guess I could buy some stuff to cook. I got about 1,000 gold just from doing whatever, and might be nice to trade my bags and get slightly bigger bags on this character, maybe. I'm going to see what I have in the bank, so I'm going to log out. So here we are at the login screen. Here's my shaman. I never play. She's just wearing a dress. She looks fine. I mean, in more ways than one, she fine. There's a monk. I have one monk. I don't know about monks. I got to tell you, they don't use their weapons. They carry them around, but then they use their fists. That just seems like a half-baked idea. Like no thought went into the mechanics of this character. You know, and I was hoping at some point I'd get like the fist weapon heirloom thing, but that's pretty hard to get, so I don't know. She's got these cool looking knives, but she doesn't use any knives. She just puts them, whenever she fights, they just go on her back and she just punches people. So why does she have to have weapons at all? And why can't I transmog any of her weapons just to fist weapons? That would be just perfect, I think. But if you have fist weapon transmogs, you can do it, I guess. But I just don't have any for this character. So Alicia is a priest. She used to be, I sort of changed them around as I re-leveled characters. So she kind of used to be a mage, and she was the bank, and now I made another mage. When she started out at level 1, she kind of like became, and then here she is with the transmog. She's got the crown, of course, but then I remember like during Burning Crusade being totally in awe of this staff. I think it's still the coolest looking thing in the game. That the stuff that they did in Burning Crusade was just so awesome looking. If you want like the best collection of glowy looking armor with crystals in it and stuff, you really have to do some Burning Crusade runs, because they have the best stuff in Outland and on the Outland jungles. I mean, in the Outland dungeons and stuff. There's nothing quite like any of them. Wow, this is not like, this light is, I don't think I want to use this light. This whole thing, this whole base of it heats up. I don't understand what that's about. Why? There must be a transformer in there or something. I don't know, but it gets really hot. This thing must be ancient. I don't know. I have a couple little lamps. I'm going to turn it off right now. What the hey? Anyway, this is my bank character, and I leveled her pretty much to, I don't know if I went all the way up to 100. She's at 101 right now, but I didn't level her. I haven't been leveling her doing dailies, but the dailies, you can just keep doing them.
Work complete.
And there's a warlock with, that's the staff I had on my druid before I got the druid staff. So anyway, what do I do now? I'm just going to hit open. I'm just going to hit open all. I don't know what else to do. Okay. Blacksmithing. Cloth. Enchanter's cowl. She has tailoring, so she might as well learn the stuff she can learn. And like adding stuff to the, okay, lunar leggings of the owl. So lunar leggings, what do they look like? None of these things are incredibly good looking, really. I mean, they're just all slightly different patterns on them, but you know, not they don't necessarily stand out or anything. Okay. I'm going to close this for now and see what I got here. Okay, so, she's going to put on, let's see here. Okay, it's a 14 slot bag. She doesn't need that, and nobody will buy that on the auction house. Well, they might. You just never know what people will buy, but they do buy things. But I got some hex weave cloth. I got some Secrets of Draenor tailoring and enchanting, and those are just what you use to trade for stuff in Ashara. I don't know. Let me see what I got. Here's an enchant weapon, Icy Chill, that she doesn't have. So that's cool, I guess. And Gosh, my eyes are burning. Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm wearing a I don't know what I was gonna say. It's all gone now. War bear leather. I got ruined leather scraps, which I can make into leather, right? Oh, it requires skinning. I don't care. I'm not doing it. Probably. Does it require herbing if you have the herb fragments too? Is that? I got blood scale leggings of the beast, and that one. See, that's that one. That's why I say, if they're going to allow that, if they're going to allow transmogging with that, seems like they should allow it the invisible coat or the invisible robe or whatever it's called. I think it's the invisible robe. They should allow that too, and they might as well. So, enchanting 1, torn voodoo doll, Dranic dust. You can like up your enchanting level skill, and that's soulbound. I got 2 of those, I guess. You just need 1 though, really. So, do I have any herbs here with like petals? Do I have any petals? Dranic seeds. Here's petals. Okay. All right. Well, you can do this without. You can do these petals and stalks and stuff. You don't have to have the herbalism skill to do it, at least. I guess whereas you do with the skinning skill. So maybe I'll send that back. I'll send these like leather scraps. I'll send it back to. I'll send it back to her because then she can combine them, and maybe that's the skinning skill, right? Is what I said about that. And then everything else is fine. I don't know. Nether weave cloth. Yeah, I don't know if she needs that. She probably has some of it already. And then, yeah, I don't know. I've got like light feathers. I didn't think they were used for anything. Priest spells, mage spells, leatherworking. They're not used for priest spells or mage spells anymore. They might be used for leatherworking. So, all right. So basically, I'm going to pull these things that I haven't learned. I got haven't learned, and these fire main leggings. I mean, they're fire main. They're blood scale. The fire mains are the chainmail version of it. They look exactly the same, and heck, who wouldn't want those? That was quite a coup. I remember when I got those. I got on my main. I got the chainmail version. That's what I had, and so anyway, I gotta put these on because I want to get these appearances for sure. So, all right. What do they look like? Well, they look like that. That's kind of interesting. And let me see. This one looks like that. We already established that. And then there's these shoulders. Okay. And that's that. Okay, so that's fine. So then I should just get rid of these because there's nothing I can do with them now. So I have to vendor these. I'm gonna vendor these. I'm gonna vendor this 14 slot bag because who honestly who needs that? You can buy that from Hawkbed here, I believe. Isn't he the one that sells it? He sells the thick hide, but it's basically the same thing. It's 14 slots, and it's like in your somewhere, like in your garrison or somewhere, there's a vendor that sells a 18 slot bag. that's not bind on it on equip. Anyway, now that I've done that, let me see. I was going to
kind to those less fortunate.
I was gonna do all of this combining, stock combining, pedal combining things. I just keep let's see how many I have here. I don't have too much. I think what I did was I hid all of those in the auctioneer interface because well, I don't know. I got plenty more room in my bag, so I could probably. This is pretty cool. You know, I haven't mentioned the extra 4 slots in your primary bag. I think that's just awesome, amazing. I think they should start adding those in if they, you know. I'm not sure what the point is when it comes to I don't know what I was going to say now. It's impossible. All right. I guess it's time to what do I have? A coin of ancestry. Let's get rid of that, eh? No, let's get rid of that. Let's just get rid of that. I don't want those things anymore. So I don't have a need for those kind of things. I just don't. Let me see. So all right. So I think I hid all the stalks and, you know, things that you combine into other herbs. I think I hid all that stuff. So So basically, I think I'm gonna hit the fast scan. It always gives you a warning. Okay, but it's so much faster than everything else to do. Oh, that's good. Okay. Goes really fast. Takes 17 seconds to get the contents of the entire auction house and, you know, update your info on it. I'm not sure what. Okay, so like probably gonna. Okay, let's see here. There you go. We're all done. All right, so here I am doing this auctioning thing. I'm just whatever doing this stuff. I guess there's no need you really see that, but I don't know. I'll switch it back to gameplay, whatever. It doesn't really hurt anything. Maybe I should go up here and dance, just like the old days. I remember there was like this guy that also played female characters, and we'd come up here, we'd do our auctioning, but we'd dance, and we'd kind of chat back and forth, and it was kind of funny. He was pretty well known as a she was pretty well known for doing this. He was like obsessed with dancing in the auction house, but it's because he did auctioning all the time. So he did like arbitrage and that's what I did too. I did a lot of arbitrage, and so I could before they upgraded the amount of gold you could have at once. You
you know, it was pretty easy to, if you knew what you were doing, to reach the max level of gold. And so what I used to do in order to deal with that is I used to okay, I'm gonna see here. Right click, boast, like I got, let me see, I gotta check this out. All right, there's certain things I know are valuable, like these blood scale leggings. I got the only one of its kind, all right? So I'm gonna say 19,999, 99.99, and I'm gonna say instead of just starting it at, I'm just gonna start it at 999. So basically 1,000 gold. Basically, someone could get it if they bid 1,000, and you know, I think that's probably good. That's. I'm going to post that discreetly because it's a rare item and it's one that people want. So, somewhere I got the. I'm kind of curious to find out like what I got the. I've got a one ring a while back, and I didn't even notice what it went for. So. So yeah, I'm gonna just post that right now while I'm thinking about it, and then I'm just gonna batch post everything that I can and just let it go for that. I'm not gonna be too. Yeah, I was in heaven when I discovered Auctioneer because I actually started auctioning without any auction mods. And, you know, and then Auctioneer, you know, kind of lets you do arbitrage where you can actually buy things that are actually posted for under the vendor price. So you can buy them and just vendor them, or you can buy them and post them for more if you think you can, you know, or whatever. And then, I don't know about some of these things, these prices. They don't seem reasonable to me, but I'm just gonna post them anyway. I don't know what else to do. So I'm just gonna post them at whatever they go for. Just have to trust this. Hopefully some of these things will sell. I've got like and this should work like the pedal. Oh, I'm supposed to hide the pedals. Hide this item. Hide this item. Okay. Supposed to keep the pedals hidden so I can just use them and combine, but if they don't combine, if I don't combine them, I don't really care. I'll get it worked out eventually. I just got like some. Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay. See how that goes. And then like all of this stuff is
just, you know. All right. The One Ring, I still haven't sold it yet, huh? All right, well, I'll put it up again, whatever. But let me just push open all and see how that goes. Okay. Okay. Hmm. All right, I'm gonna stop it there, and I'm gonna go back in. First of all, I gotta. Let's see. Let me go with equipment. I got so much equipment, and first of all, this I want to sell. It's not that great, really. And the One Ring has 2 stamina now, so it's not 1 all the way across the board, which is kind of like weird that it's called the One Ring now, because it used to have all stats were 1. So, you know, it's kind of terrible. But what's this? Okay, this is a sword, a 2-handed sword. This has got to go to a paladin or something, right? Send mail to, that would work, I guess, because it's not learned, right? Send, okay, that's fine. And then these things I can equip but haven't learned are these things. I mean, that's like one of the fun things about this game now is transmogging stuff. So, you know, it's sort of fun to do that. I think. Okay, I don't want to equip this, so I got to be careful. I don't want to bind that thing and then just have to throw it away for no reason. So this is well, like how, oh, I see. It's because when you take your I'm wearing my legendary weapon, Ebon Chill, right? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't even, when you transmog to whatever, it doesn't actually show the rarity of the thing you transmog to, so it really doesn't matter if you got a blue item or not, you know, that. So let's see what we got here. Let's have a look at these things. I guess I'll kind of look at them while I'm doing it. So yeah, that should get a good view of that. And then let me see. So what have I done here? So what is that? That's a green, but it's like a level 682 green. Okay, so none of these things are going to be good, but doesn't matter for bracers. They don't show usually anyway, so what is she wearing hand-wise? 710, gloves of the arcane, something or other. Kind of looks like those need to be remogged or something. I kind of wonder what Okay. Okay. Those are kind of, yeah, those are the gloves of intellect. And then let's see, we got gloves of the whale there. Nothing special, nothing to write home about there. Gossamer boots of the falcon. Pretty dumb looking, pirate boots basically. And whatever these are, royal trousers of something. Okay, flower. Okay, oh, okay, so these are some like plain blue, whatever. So that's fine. I gotta get rid of these. I gotta get rid of these because it's just gonna confuse me having these in here. Okay, I can. Okay, I'm rid of them now. Okay, hopefully I didn't get rid of any of the wrong ones. Okay, I didn't, right? Everything is a low level, nothing just sold for like 800 gold or something. So everything looks fine. This is fine. Every little bit of gold helps though. I'm gonna go mog this character and just see what I think I just go over this bridge and go around there to the. It's the one part of it's the one thing that has like the little dip in it here, and this is how you get there. And then you just go in here from. Okay, Hawkmed and Tinker. I think you're going to be just fine right there. All right. Okay, so that's what she had transmog before. Oh, look at that. Vindicator cap. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see. All right. I'll apply that, but I'm actually kind of curious to see what hand-wise I have here. That's not so great. She needs something blue, more or less blue or purple or blue or something. And I don't know if she has anything that's really appropriate to that. So that's what's new. It shows me what's new. And yeah, and the two new items aren't there anything great. And I kind of like the plain gloves, the tight ones, you know. So that's why I think probably I'm fine with what she's wearing now. I think it's fine. Okay. What can she do? She's got a flying carpet. It's pretty cool. I think a flying carpet goes backwards. I think the pillow should be in the front, right? So, yeah, and you know, remember when they redesigned Stormwind and the old entrance to the auction house was over here, and I remember you had to go through that door, and that was like great for like when they came to attack the auctioneers. They would go in over there, and it was easier to defend because it was a much smaller door, and they used to and people had to run over there, and they would just go over here, and they would just AOE the heck out of this area. So like people defending or trying to get in the horde, they couldn't get through the door because it was just if you went through the door, unless you were a really high level, you would just die. So, okay. Let's see what we got here. Really? Nobody, I mean, is it like everyone keeps raising the price, but nobody's going to want this ring. I mean, it's a cool ring. It's great because you can put it on a low-level character. But if you have a, it requires level 10, and if you've got an heirloom ring, it's going to be pretty good. So it's rare, but it's not, it's like I got this one just recently fishing in the canal. So I'm going to say enable price matching, but then I'm going to just basically take this and I'm going to just put, I'm going to put like 999, 1,000 gold. Is that too much? It's going to be a 40, let's say, let's put 499. 499, I'm not, no, I don't know. I don't know. What did I say, 999? Maybe I will. I'll just do, like, when I really actually put a real auction on eBay, I usually start it out for a penny or $1, depending on, you know, what it could earn, but usually a penny or $1. And I just put it at the maximum time and I let people bid on it because, you know, if anyone wants it, they're going to bid on it. They'll bid back and forth and whatever, and if it has more bids on it, it generates more excitement, I think. So anyway, I'll post that. This other guy, he's been trying to sell this ring forever, so I'm going to go ahead and batch post whatever can be batch posted. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna say some of these things can be like this could be batch posted. Okay, this could be batch posted. I think it's gonna be like, all right. I'm going to say, I'm not going to batch post the but things like this, oop, I hit it, didn't I? I think this could probably be batch posted. Hidden items are going to be at the bottom, aren't they? That's where they are. There they are. Let me see what I got here. Bone dust. There'd be no reason to hide that. Dreamfoil blade. I got like, yeah, like enchants. These enchants I'm not going to. Okay, then petals. My net, which nobody really needs. The leaf. Okay. Why do I have a haunch of meat? I don't want to sell that. Ice cold milk, something for cooking maybe. Stem, petal, stem. That's cooked? That's cooked. Vanishing powder. Versicolor treat. Okay. Oh, that's from a holiday. All right, that looks about right. So let me see. I'm just gonna. I have to be more careful. So I'm gonna look now. I'm gonna post these things. I think I can. Heavy hide. Larger venom sac. A lot of these things can be automatic posted. I don't really care about any of this. Okay. Raw, slither skin mackerel, whatever is fine. White scale salmon. Venom sac. And just as long as there's no, stalks or things you combine, that's probably just fine. I really don't care too much about how this goes. Okay. So I don't do auctioning. I don't do auctioneering like I don't do like I don't do like multiple auctions. Like I don't do arbitrage anymore. Like that can just go on, and I don't know. I mean, it got to where I like did auctioning so much it was like a job, and I just did it all the time. And so now I can batch post these, right? Let me see how many of them will batch. I guess I have all of them on the list. And then the stalks aren't on the list, which is kind of the idea. The stems and stalks and, you know, whatever, petals and those kind of things. I don't put that on the list anymore. So then I can just keep them and hoard them and combine them, you know, when I sell. And I've got... Why do I have all this junk, though? Why do I just not get rid of all this stuff? I think I should get rid of all this stuff. Let's do, huh? Let's get rid of this stuff. Because I don't need these things. What do I have? Mining picks. I mean, the thing, Happy Pet Snack, Fetch Ball. I mean, these are all items for fun. And then I got, you know, underwater breathing, fish bladder, Lockmoden Lager. That's just an extremely potent alcoholic beverage, soulbound. No sell price. Oh, that's probably, I don't know. Who knows what that is? Elder's Moon, say Miner's Coffee, Vari-Color Treat, Haunch of Meat, Ice Cold Milk, Pumpkin, Refreshing Spring Water. I don't need any of that. And then everything else, I guess, is just stuff. I should put that aside so I have more room in my bags for like banking-related stuff. Let's just go in here and see what I got and where, huh? Oh, I usually see, you know, I'm so rusty at this that I don't really, see, like, when it comes to this stuff,
when it comes to this stuff, I don't. I don't even think about it, but really, what I really do with that is just disenchant. So like, is that this? Okay, yeah. So I mean, this is like what you do with this, since she has enchanting. And I usually don't sell enchanting materials. I usually keep them until I have like way too much. But it's a good idea to have like as much of this stuff as you can. So, but then, you know, you have the reagent bag, and you have to be careful, like, not use the, be careful what you put in there, because I've got all this stuff, and some of this stuff could be used for enchanting, but you just never know. Whatever can be used for enchanting, I keep, usually. Looks like alchemy, blacksmithing, jewel crafting, leatherworking, tailoring. So whatever I use it for, I keep, usually, but I kind of have this, this stuff here. And then, hexweave and dranic seeds can go in there, and I don't know. Let me just see if I just order it. I know it kind of messes up the order sometimes, but if I say deposit all, will it put those stalks in there? See, I mean, that's the problem with that, is you can't combine them, so you kind of have to. You kind of have to keep those in a bag, because they're going to combine with other things, and they won't combine together if something is like half in your bag and half in there. So I don't know. And I should probably look, what do I have here regular bag-wise? I got nether weaves. I got an enchanting bag, which I hardly use, but I got the Pit Lord satchel for like account bound things, and some starter clothes with enchants on them for beginner characters, which I hardly ever get out. But I did this time, you know, actually. An account bound ring for a level 85 character. You know what I mean, you know, I don't even know what that's about. Like, why do we have that plus heirlooms? I wonder how many account bound things they actually are. And I got some, this is just stuff with enchants on it that's not bound, and bind to account stuff, and you have to reach higher levels to enchant or to wear. And then I guess I don't have any of it. I kind of wonder, okay, like see what I got here. A garrison. I thought like garrison was where that stuff was located. Like one of the garrison vendors.
Aye.
Not her. It's an innkeeper, but she does sell this kind of stuff. She sells the cleft hoof hide satchel. That's a 16 slot bag. That's just 16, 4x4. I can't remember now where you get that. But it's a regular vendor.
the Gremmel may have it, you know, that has the, you know, the you just have all the same stuff everyone else has, actually. So, is it the general good guy that has that? Let me see. No, he just sells a 16. I actually can't remember. All right, someone's buying all my stuff anyway. That's kind of good. Okay. Someone's. I think that's it, really. I'm just gonna go back to where. All right, where am I going? Dalaran. Okay, I guess you can just teleport. Stormwind. Yeah. And you know, when you're a mage, you've got the ability to travel so many different ways, and it was great for like you know, when the economy was really like, it was really hard to get gold. And, you know, you could just, I don't know, like, you could just, you could just go, like, to all the different major cities and just run around into all the vendors, and there was just a bunch of stuff you could just buy from the vendors that you could make, like, 10 times as much just by putting it on the auction house. So, you know, it was just so easy, and you could just be rolling in gold just from doing that. And just, I mean, that was some work, but, you know, and of course the easiest thing was arbitrage, because you could just buy things that were underpriced and just resell them. If you had really good current data. Looks like I'm getting some money here. Yeah, looks like I am. Auction successful stuff, and you know, looks like about 1,000 gold. And this is nothing really. I mean, this is not using any abilities, special smarts or something. Ah, there's a stock that got auctioned. Is it, or did it just? No, it's just from being sent to. Okay, not all messages are shown. I'm going to close the mailbox, and I got 686 gold from that. That's been sitting in my mailbox for a while. So, all right, let me see. Is it too late for it? 9 more items? More gold, it looks like. Or, yeah, there's other things. There's also more gold. And, looks like another, I don't know how much is that. Another 320, about 1,000 gold sitting here waiting for me. So that's good. But I mean, that seems like a lot, but I mean, if you're a vanilla player, that seems like an amazing amount. But someone's buying all my mats. It's just, you know, you get this stuff anyway, you might as well just auction it. So, refresh this item. Okay. I'm going to post these things. It's Essence of Earth. That like Essence of Earth can be used for enchanting, right? Isn't that right? No, just yeah, I guess. But I don't know if I should keep that, maybe. Let me hide it for now. What about Fell Lotus? What's that? What's that about? That's also enchanting. Fell Lotus is used in enchanting and tailoring. All right, I'm gonna hide that then. Whatever, and then I'll just I'll post these puppies. And the trouble is with auctioneer, I mean, there might be a setting for this now, but since things sell for transmog, it doesn't matter if it's of the monkey or of the owl or of the eagle or whatever, because it's basically you just want the cheapest one that has the. And so you should be able to kind of compare all of them for transmog. And probably in bean counter you can do that. I don't know. I'm not especially concerned with. Oh, I should like batch post what can be batch posted here. So yeah, I'll enable batch posting on that. Dream Glory Petal, I will hide. Okay. Firefin Snapper, okay. Sure, what the hey. Gooey Spider Cake, that sounds disgusting. Iron Strut, what the hey. Juicy Bear Burger, Oily Black Mouth, you know they'll buy that. Raw Brilliant Small Fish, what the hey. Sage Fish Delight. So raw fish, raw food, and cooked food that has buffs on it. I'll usually put that up. That seems like that's everything. Surprisingly, I expected there to be a lot more, but it's not really. Oh, I just sold a bunch of stuff too. I just auctioned a bunch of stuff that some of which I should have tried on, but I'm not going to even bother. I'll worry about it. I'll worry about it another time. I'm going to go ahead and log out now. I think I'm going to call it for today. Or not for today, but for now I'm going to go take a break. It's been over 2 hours, so I'm just going to say goodbye for now. 15% dropped frames for the stream. Could be worse. So everyone, we'll see you when we see you. And I'm just going to say goodbye right now. And what happened just then? What's that? Gameplay whip. Oh, I see. I'm going the wrong way. I'm such a lamer. All right. Well, I know better than to push the stop button before I actually see the little test pattern thing going. So